Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Monday's Moment. I'm Simon from Sterling Coaching, and in this video I'm going to talk about the areas of success in our lives, the areas of struggle in our lives, and how a story that I read just the other day about monogrammed socks can help you determine that both of these are in balance in a lot of people's lives. See you in a moment. Very recently, I've been doing a series of courses, seminars, webinars, whatever you want to call them, for both my business group and my group of coaches that I work with as well. And one of the things that we've been talking about in that is the need to be true to ourselves, to be true to our identity, and also to look at what our purpose is, our why. And when we do, I was reminded upon reading something in UCB Word for the Day just last week that very often we have areas of success. And when we have areas of success, generally, and not exclusively, but generally, it's because we are aligned with our purpose. We're aligned with our values. We are doing what we enjoy. We're doing what drives us. We're fulfilling our life purpose. And that's when we have areas of success. And when we have areas of struggle, very often it's because we are going off in a different direction to that purpose, or what we enjoy, or what we feel is our mission and our vision. And I want you to think about this in your business and in your lives. Right now, what are the areas of success, and how are they aligned to what really is motivating you and driving you forward? And what are the areas of struggle? And particularly in the areas of struggle, take a moment to think about, is it because I'm out of alignment? Now, very often we see people who we perceive as successful. We think nothing in their life is going wrong for the moment. You know, they're so successful, they're so great, everything is absolutely swimming in their world. And that reminded me, in the same UCB Word for the Day, of the story that it tells in that particular day. And it tells a story about one of the most successful presenters of all time. And he is presenting on stage, and the person who's telling the story is in the audience, and they're in awe of this person. Everything they seem to touch seems to turn to gold. Everything seems to be success, and this person seems to be struggling with nothing. Even so much so that when he looks down at this guy's feet and he sees the socks appearing above the shoe line, there's a monogram in his socks, and the monogram is TGIF. And he thinks, wow, this guy's so successful, he's got monogrammed socks. Anyway, to conclude the story, towards the end of the presentation, people can actually put themselves forward to have a talk and a chat with this presenter, which this guy does, goes to the front, and he's greeted by this guy's wife. And he asks the question, before I get to speak to this, this amazing guy that I've just listened to, I've got to ask a question. I know his name, but it's not the initials TGIF. Can you explain why he wears socks that have got the monogram TGIF? And his wife says with a smile, absolutely, I can share with you. He struggles to get dressed in the morning, and the monogram is to help him put his socks on in the morning himself. And the monogram stands for toes go in first. Let that sink in for a moment. This guy, who everybody perceived as having no areas of struggle, only areas of success, quite clearly had an area of struggle of getting dressed in the morning. We never know what other people are having areas of success or areas of struggle with. And we should be aware of that in other people, and we should be aware of it in ourselves, and ask if these areas of struggle, are they aligned to our purpose? How do we cope with these areas of struggle? How do we either cope with them, or how do we get them back aligned to our purpose? That's the tips and lessons that I want to share in today's Monday's Moment. If you'd like to share a business tip or business lesson that you've learned in your life and in your business, I'd love to hear it. And I'm sure people who watch my videos and listen to my podcast would as well. So I'd love to hear and share a tip or lesson over a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever it is. Please go to www.coffeewithsimon.com, schedule a slot, let's have a chat, and let's share more of what we have learned with other people in our audiences. I hope you've taken something of value from today's Monday's Moment, and see you in next week's Monday's Moment. Bye for now.